Dude, I was literally about to go to bed. It is 2:30 in the morning, and apparently Genshin drops on a random Wednesday night, the most important video in its entire career. Why is there 500,000 views? What? Apparently, people are saying that Genshin is actually cooking now. No overreactions, let's just go for it. I haven't played Genshin, honestly, since the beginning of Natlan. So, if this really gets my attention, then maybe I'll give it another chance. But, like, I haven't even gone back to get Skirk. And I was really looking forward to her. But, like, I don't know, man. It just ain't doing it for me.
Been so. Life abides no reason. For none.
I'm guessing these are all like really important characters.
Consent. Death abides no reason.
This has to be like really important characters. Maybe for the upcoming region.
Time abides no reason. For it deprives us all equally. Yet brooks not a second.
Who are these characters? Have they talked about them in the game?
Space abides.
Oh my god, wait, what? It's the unknown god. Holy crap. She exists. Guys, she exists. Dude, the art style is actually like is actually insane.
And mercilessly tore them apart.
Oh my god, they're actually moving the plot. Okay, real quick. I have to comment on this. Honestly, no cap whatsoever. I think this is the most I've actually been captivated by Genshin and like since like Sumeru dropped. Because after Sumeru dropped, it like all went downhill. Well, not true. Fontaine was good. Fontaine was good. But like I started losing interest around that time. And I don't think that's really that hot of a take.
The beer, no. This looks more like Rhindaughter's doing.
Who is that?
Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
Oh my god, dude. These characters look incredible.
All life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
Where were these characters like 5 regions ago?
You seem to wield my power as
Am I? Hold on. No. Am I looking at the same game? What is this? Like Genshin Impact 2? What? What is happening? I'm so
For
confused.
your amusement, although merging with you has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my disapproval. My dear daughter, you have my respect, Nibirius.
Oh, dude, this is dope. This is actually cool. Like, not even joking. This is actually really cool.
And you, Istaroth, why did you bestow history upon them?
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not? After all, it's clear that Asmodee is not here.
Notice how they're all females.
Perhaps you could share your input a little.
Just notice that. Dude, she's my favorite character. She looks...
But you're right.
Oh my god, she looks amazing.
Where has she gone? Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
So are they all like deities? I need someone smart to like unpack all of this stuff. Oh, we finally get to know about the unknown god?
These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one, think that we should find her. Since the heavenly principles cast us as shades, Not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
Because that was her name, right? The Heavenly Principles?
She just switched sides. Finding her would do more harm than good.
Now there's an interesting idea.
Dude,
Better than being
they all
devoured.
look so good.
Just switched sides. You make it sound like such a trivial affair.
She's the best one,
We
though.
are shades.
Like, I know I've already
shadows
said
of the
that, but
heavenly
holy crap, she
principles.
looks
It's
so good.
unthinkable. Unless she loves her new master more than her own self.
Her new master?
Renova, do you
What?
know that you're being watched?
There's someone above the Heavenly Principles?
Whose gaze could pierce this far?
The Tsaritsa? Oh, shit!
I remember those eyes. It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
Oh my god. We're actually getting lore on what happened in, what's that one place that the travelers came from? It started with a K. Conria. Oh my god, we're getting lore on Conria? Holy
yes.
crap.
He's an old acquaintance of mine. I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsas helped him let go of his past obsessions.
Then there's a
Cryo
squad.
Archon. With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles.
The heavenly principles have yet to awaken. If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either. My dear Rhine daughter, you know I cannot allow you to think that way.
I'm sorry I'm not really
Purely
inputting
hypothetical,
more on this, but it's just
For lack of a
like
direct order,
I wasn't
I say it's time we
expecting
intervene.
Genshin Impact in
Of course,
2025
to
to
the
actually
extent
be
permitted by the rules.
telling a good story. Listen, I gotta give credit where credit is due, man. I do. Okay, that's Piero.
The gaze of the gods has always been considered a blessing. Hence the origin
Dude, he's
and
so dope.
meaning of visions. People have always yearned for the gaze of the gods. And yet, it is said that when mortals look directly upon the gods, they invite their
I'm guessing that's
wrath and
him, like,
retribution.
traveling throughout the regions.
And what of it? Lives will be lost. A nation brought to ruins.
Do you think we'll get, like, a Tsaritsa
So be
reveal?
it. It is nothing I have not endured before.
Wait, hold on.
I already
Are they
know
showcasing the new
price
region? Is that what that
of
is?
Gazing upon the gods.
I think they were
So
showcasing
tell me,
the new region.
What is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this.
We already know that Tsaritsa's gonna be super fun.
Even the gods have their limits.
Wow. Unironically kind of a cook. I can't believe I'm saying that
Inspection over.
in
Return
Genshin
to your
Impact
posts.
2025. But they honestly kind of killed it there.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Now, can we get more of this? Can we get this in game?
Star Edict. We are to retrieve the damselette from Nod Cry, whatever it takes.
Oh my god, we're gonna see the damselette finally. Oh my god, finally, dude. Finally. Hold on. I gotta rewind this. Finally, dude. I want to say of all the Harbingers, Columbina has been like my absolute most look forward to. And they pretty much just confirmed that she's gonna be like playable pretty soon. wow, they actually killed it. And what's this chick's name? Her? I just showed her. Her, dude. I freaking love her design. Honestly, all the characters, if they're not playable in a bunny suit, I'm joking. But seriously, why can't we get this in game? Why can't we get this kind of storytelling and gameplay, like, actually in Genshin? Because what it always comes down to is 3 to 4 hours of yap. There's gonna be like maybe an extra hour or two of like battles for against like hilichurls and like stuff you don't care about. And then at the very end, there's that 5-minute cool cutscene that everybody talks about, and it's like, guys, it's so peak, it's so peak, it's so peak. Guys, come on now. If we can get this in game, honestly, Genshin would be in a much better spot. That's all we ask. I really don't feel like that's that hard of an ask. Just put this in the game. I would rather them not even release a trailer. If they could just put this in the game, I would be so much more happier. And I think the player base wouldn't even complain about that too. But I can see why this has as many views as it did, because it was trending hard. It was trending, dude. It gained like another 100,000 views just in this recording alone. Like, holy crap, dude. Anyways, enough slarp garpling, but I might give Genshin another shot. I might go back and finish Natlan. We'll have to see. But I believe version 6.0 is going to be around the corner. And if they want to start bringing some goodwill back to the players, then they got a lot of catching up to do. Because right now, Wuwa is absolutely killing it. ZZZ is, well, ZZZ. But it actually popped off last month, so yeah. Genshin is being left behind because they don't even have like a reserved resin system. There's just so much in the game that it just feels dated. It feels clunky, man. And I don't want to hate the game. Whenever the story is good, it's great, but it just feels like it's a yapping simulator. And I think I speak for all of us when I say that we're just tired of it. So if it wants to win over the players, then they need to start doing right by the players. But yeah, if you guys want to see more Genshin Impact, I suppose, then like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time. Later.